Hello, and welcome back to 31 Days of Christmas with my Oppo. My name is Rebecca, and I will be talking to you today about Christmas without loved ones. To many people, Christmas is a chance to spend quality time with family and friends, a chance to have a laugh, share gifts, and show one another how much they are loved and appreciated. Christmas is such a special time of year and seems to bring the best out in people. On the flip side, however, Christmas can also be the loneliest time of year. It is especially difficult for people who have lost loved ones, either to PTSD or in other ways. If you have lost someone close to you recently, it may feel like the easiest thing to do is to spend your time alone and to cut people out. This is okay to do for a short while, but it will become a problem once it has become a habit. I know this from personal experience when I tragically lost my dad in 2013. All I wanted to do was to get as far away from people as possible. I didn't want to talk about what had happened. I suppose this is because if I said it out loud, then it had to be true. Looking back now, I owe my life to the people who surrounded me and made sure I was doing okay. I had a great support network of family and friends, and if I was to do what had felt easier at the time, which was to cut people off, I would have struggled so much more, and it would have been so much more harder to go back to a normal way of living. Of course, I know losing someone close is the hardest thing to go through, but I can tell you now that it does get easier with time. Don't let Christmas be a time of sadness and loneliness. Let it be a time to celebrate and appreciate who and what you do have now. It is also very important to pay attention to our loved ones who are feeling isolated and vulnerable during this time. They may put on a brave face to seem as if they are in the Christmas spirit, but inside could really be struggling. I think it is also important to pay special attention to the elderly. It takes a few minutes to ask a stranger how they are, or even knock on an elderly neighbour's door. That one cup of tea and an afternoon chat may possibly be the first time they've had company in a long time, and could well and truly make their day. This Christmas in particular may be challenging to some people due to the restrictions. Please remember that although we cannot see each other face to face, there are so many other ways of communicating. We have video calls, letters, text messages, and so on. Why not check on a friend you haven't heard from in a while? Perhaps they're going through a tough time, but don't want to come across as a burden. I believe that even the simple step of sending out positive vibes to a certain person will reach them and help them feel good. So lastly, this Christmas, please be extra vigilant with those who are close to you and try your best to spread as much positivity that you can. As mentioned before, not all disabilities can be seen. We don't know what people are going through, and a small act of kindness can go a very long way. Thank you for listening, and Merry Christmas.